Welcome back to the Old Bull and Young Cap Boston Sports Podcast, and we are in uncharted territory with the Celtics team. And I mean, at this point, it's make history or go home. Join a very short list of teams who lost both games at home to start the series and went on to win the series, or go out in fantastic fashion to a team you've owned all year simply because you have convinced yourself you can't hit a wide open shot and this team is better than you. And I think that's the two glaring things from a player standpoint that stand out to me. What a kick in the balls. What's your take, Dad? Wait, really quick, before we hear your take, that was disgusting from Tim. Tim, I think that's about what my dad's going to say. It's just going to be a little bit more long winded. What do you got, Dad?
Nothing's going to go right tonight because Tim literally just stole the word that I was going to use. I am so disgusted that I'm not even mad. Like for those of you tuning into
He's literally
see the
reading your
old
mind.
bull.
He just said, I'm not even mad. Like you
All
and
right.
Tim are like one the same. I'm not even
So
mad at the Knicks. The Celtics beat themselves. Go ahead,
for
Dad.
those of you who are like hoping to get the old bull rant, I'm not ranting. I'm just not. I'm just beyond mad. I'm just grossed out. I'm grossed, disgusted that that's my basketball team. Absolutely pathetic. A carbon copy of game one, like literally the definition of not learning from your mistakes. It just happened 2 nights ago, and they literally let the exact same thing happen. A 20-point lead instead of putting your foot on the throat, keep driving, keep getting them into foul trouble, keep plugging away at hard 2-point shots. Nope. We got to try to blow the game open with 3-point leads, 3-point shots. We're going to lose focus, like that disgusting miss by Jaylen Brown on that. Tatum just gives him a little bounce
Yep.
pass on a fast break. Jaylen Brown, it just simply has to catch the ball and just dunk it with no one around him. And for some god-forsaken reason, Brown decides to look up just before the ball gets to him and it just skims out of bounds. Just that is just one of so many effing lackadaisical, not focused because we have a big lead moments, not playing like it's the final 2 minutes of the game for the entire 48 minutes. It's gross. It's disgusting. And this series is over. It is over, Matt. They're not going back and winning two in New York. The league won't allow it. The league has been starving for the Knicks to be good for so long. The Celtics are not winning two in New York. I'm telling they'll probably win one, but coming back from 3-1 down, it's not going to happen. And
Yeah.
Matt, give me your blame pie chart.
Okay,
What
real quick.
percentage you give this player? What percentage you give that player? What percentage? Give me your blame puck chart.
Really quickly, Tatum ISO ball playing again. Everyone was playing ISO ball. And there was really no ball movement whatsoever. Porzingis is clearly sick, but he shouldn't. But we shouldn't need him this for the series, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't feel like saying too much. I'm just gutted. What happened to this? Yeah, ball movement. Tim, you were just like one step ahead of everything. What happened to the C's ball movement during the season? When did they decide they need to change their strategy? Ball movement tires the opposition. You're totally right, Tim. And you talked about the pie chart. I don't know. I feel like every single player gets gets an even slice. It doesn't. It seems like, except for Drew Holiday, I guess, but he still had 4 turnovers tonight, which is super uncharacteristic from him. But Drew Holiday, um, Cornette had a relatively okayish game. I know he missed one layup early, but we got Zachary. Zachary Brunson did more of the series than last. Everyone was stating that Orlando was going to be the hardest series. I knew the series with the Knicks was going to be harder. Hey, Zach, I was telling everybody, like, you seriously want the Knicks? And everyone's like, yeah, we want the Knicks. We don't want the Pistons. And Pistons play it. The Knicks play just as physical, and the Knicks have way more weapons. And
I
their
was
clutch, their crunch time numbers are like really good. They did it. They did it
I
against
was
the Pistons.
100% wrong.
Yeah, and now
100%. I wanted Detroit. I mean,
here
I
we
didn't
are
want
again.
Detroit. I wanted the Knicks.
Yeah, and Tim, you mentioned Missoula takes the most blame here. I don't know if I agree with that. I think
I don't know. Matt, stop right there. I don't know what the hell's going on with Tim, but I didn't get to my pie chart yet. I was going to say 100% of the blame is on Missoula. 100.0% is on Missoula. It's as simple as that. He just watched this movie 2 nights ago and he allowed it to happen again. At some point, when that lead went from 20 to 10, he should have called a timeout and said, guys, we're not doing this again. Get your focus back, stop turning the ball over, and start battling for hard twos. No more threes. Get that damn lead back up to 20. Because really, what got the lead up to 20? It was the hard twos. It was battling for twos. So this is 100% on Missoula. I don't want to hear about it's this guy's fault, that guy's fault, because this game should have never, ever been this close to even come down to the final shot. Nobody should be taking a three-pointer on this team right now, with the exception of Peyton Pritchard. Absolutely nobody. And here's another thing where Joe Missoula is all of a sudden taking stupid pills. Why in the world are we not hunting Brunson on the defensive end every single time down the floor? Whoever Brunson is covering, that's who should get the ball, and that's who should make their move to the hoop, while the other four stand on the other side of the court. Why is Missoula dumb all of a sudden? I don't get it. Congratulations. Yep. Now you piss me off. Now you get salty
they got a little bit of the rant. So false. We have a lot of weapons in Celtics. Celtics do have a lot of weapons. The Celtics are a better team than the Knicks, but they've convinced themselves they're not. They're not doing almost anything they did in the regular season at all. Our top five is great, but everyone is missing shots. There's no plays getting done. There's really no plays getting done. It's every man for themselves. Completely agree. Every single play, the Knicks know whoever has the ball is going to shoot the ball, so they just double, right? I mean, why wouldn't you double when you know that the ball stuck to whoever has it? It's stuck to their hands. They're not going to pass it. The Knicks have shown up in the playoffs. They are a clown show in the regular season, 100%. Bring it to the effing board for the Celtics. Completely agree. They should have double teamed Brunson, I think. Yeah, and one thing I do want to say is, I mean, you talked about 100% on Missoula. Execution, right? He can't go out there and catch a pass from Jason Tatum as he's jogging down the court and put a layup, right? Joe Mazzulla can't do that. Joe Mazzulla can't, if you're Jaylen Brown and they're literally giving you 20 feet and you get a three and you miss it, Joe Mazzulla can't go in the corner and take that three for Tatum when he's standing there by himself. He can't go in the corner and take that three for Al Horford, who's standing there by himself. I mean, the team overall, top to bottom, hasn't showed up. Like the Knicks, the only reason this is happening is because the Knicks are doing what the Magic did, right? Except we're not converting. They're doing the opposite of the Magic did. They're cramming the paint. They're giving up the exterior shot, and we're not making it, right? So the Magic killed us on the perimeter, and the only thing we can get was inside. Now, if we go inside, we're getting doubled, we're getting tripled, and the ball's coming out. I mean, the turnovers were astronomical in that run. So, I mean, the execution was so huge for me, Dad. I understand you want to blame Mazzulla, and I get it. It is somewhat Mazzulla's fault, but just hit your shots. It's not like they're not getting good shots. Like, I mean, there were a few bad ISO plays, but there were a few wide open shots, and the Knicks hit theirs, and we didn't hit ours. Knicks put them in the ice tank. Mazzulla can tell them no more threes, drive to the hoop, draw a foul. He can tell them that, but when the ball bounces off of their thighs the entire time, because that's what was happening, or they miss wide open layups that rim out, and now there's a fast break the other way, because that happened a ton during that run. I don't want to get, I understand like threes were a problem, but everything else was a problem. The execution was so bad on all levels, all three levels, mid-range, three-pointer, and in the paint. Execution was horrible. It was so frustrating.
Right, but the execution on making the three-point shots is worse out of all of them. So you picked the lesser of three evils, I guess. Mid-range, so it's Missoula's job to tell them, we're not executing three-point shots tonight. Everyone take it to the damn hoop and get 2 points the hard way. And I don't know what, I said this in our group chat. I don't know why someone doesn't get through to Brown and Tatum on mid-range jumpers. Bancaro from the last series is an expert at it. He has a quick first step, just like Brown and Tatum. He uses it to get the defender retreating backwards, worried that he's going to drive it to the hoop. And then Bancaro just stops, jumps straight up for a regular mid range jumper, and nails it. I don't know why Brown and Tatum insist on making every mid-range shot a fadeaway. It's not necessary. It's necessary like 10% of the time when someone's on you like glue and the shot clock's running out. Yeah, it guarantees your shot won't block. Otherwise, act like you're going to the damn hoop, get your defender on roller skates going backwards, and just stop, pull up for a regular effing mid-range jumper. Stop being like Kobe Bryant. Stop that garbage. It's freaking crap. And it is, I'm sorry, it's Missoula's job to tell him the 3-pointers are not working again tonight. We're driving to the hoop all night. And little bunny mid-range jumpers. That's all I want to see. Period. If they do that when the Knicks cut the lead back down to 8-10, we win this game. Simple as that. We went like 8 minutes without a field goal. That's not happening if we drive to the hoop every single possession. It's just not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like listen, I'm looking at it, and it's like Jaylen Brown misses a 15-foot shot, Porzingis misses a 14-foot shot, Tatum's shot gets blocked 9 feet from the hoop, Al Horford gets shot 5-foot shot gets blocked 5 feet from the hoop. I mean, that's not even counting how many turnovers we had during this process too. Like Jason Tatum misses 11-foot shot, like just I honestly,
When was the last time we hit a three? Well,
no, I know.
we obviously didn't hit a three, so
we
missed
definitely
how
took a
many
lot of threes too
in a row at the end? How many did we miss in the end?
So we
what
hit
did
a
we shoot in the
3-pointer.
fourth quarter?
I'd have a hard time telling you what we shot in the fourth quarter, but I can tell you it looks like the last 3-pointer we hit was with 8 something, and it was Peyton Pritchard, and we certainly took others out. No playbook at all. Yes, the execution was bad, but as a coach, you have to know what the team is capable and adjust. Exactly. Thank you, old bull. Exactly. No, listen, I agree with the 3 thing. I'm just saying we suck. That we in the fourth quarter we suck. Like the players suck right now. It's not like, yeah, like I think we should get to the hoop. But are you confident they're going to finish those shots, Dad? I'm not confident. They've given me no impression that doing anything is working right now in the fourth quarter. Their fourth quarter against the Knicks is horrible in back-to-back games. So it's like, yeah, I agree, get to the hoop. But what's going to happen? They're going to miss, and the Knicks are going to get a fast break the other way because that's all that's happening. So it's like,
get free throws out of it. Again, you're not going to miss every layup. You're not going to miss every contested layup. You're going to eventually get some because it's a layup, and you get free throws out of it. It's just, it was so blatantly obvious that nobody had confidence in their shot tonight.
Nobody had confidence.
I've never seen an entire team, with the exception of Peyton Pritchard, that was so obviously has zero confidence that their shot was going to go in. Is unbelievable. It's just
we're terrible. Usually White comes in clutch in the fourth quarter. Yep, Derek White has had, some rough fourth quarters. I'm confident they will draw fouls. Yeah. I mean, sure. Like, yeah, I honestly,
I'm so disappointed in this team. What a absolutely disgusting.
I cannot believe we don't call a timeout. That was an embarrassment. You have the timeout, call the timeout. Every other team in the league calls a timeout. The only reason you don't call a timeout is if you have the other team on their heels. And at no point were they on their heels. Their defense was set. Just call the timeout. And then we're veterans, right? You have to understand that if you don't call a timeout there and you don't take a shot soon enough, they're going to swarm you. That happened in the past 2 games. Like Jaylen Brown had this, the same. They're going to swarm you. Stop trying to play like they're going to play one-on-one. They're a smart defensive team, and that's what happened. Missoula has nowhere to be found tonight. I agree, Zach. And why wasn't Pritchard on the floor at the end? I don't know, why Pritchard was on the floor. I mean, we flunked. That's what it is. The series can be saved, but we have to come out and do business in their home court. Now, Zach, I understand my dad's punting the ball. I mean, I think we're
winning both in New York.
That's fine,
and,
and I
and, we're,
think that's
and we're not
that
coming
is the
back from 3-1 down.
that is the easy thing to say, right? But I know this team is so much better than this Knicks team if they can figure it out. And give me this team in a best of whatever. Like I don't know. It is
And
what it is, right? This
here's why I don't blame. That's about the only thing I don't necessarily disagree with Missoula is not calling the timeout with 12.5 seconds. And here's why. There's a free throw, right? So they already know the play they've drawn up
that's true. It
after
keeps
the
it
free throw.
keeps Brunson in there.
So
Yeah,
here's what happens. Here's what happens. It keeps Brunson in the game. Stole my thunder there for the defensive possession. And number two, if the Celtics go down and shoot it with 5 seconds left and they miss it, you can foul New York, put them on the free throw line, and you still have your timeout to get the ball at half court. So then, whether you're down by 2 if they miss one free throw, or 3 if they make
that's
2,
true.
you still have the ball at half court. So Missoula, that's the only thing. Otherwise, Missoula was 1,000 for 1,000, 999 for 1,000 wrong tonight. Wrong.
Yeah,
He was a
yeah.
bum. He was an arrogant, just know it all. I'm going to prove everyone wrong because I get so much pushback with the overloading with threes. We're going to show everybody the numbers are going to eventually even out, and we're just going to keep jacking them up because people will see that's how we won the championship last year. Well, guess what? It's not 24 anymore. This is 2025,
Yeah.
and you're not doing your job, Missoula. You're being a cocky little bastard, and it's showing. And shame on you
Yeah.
for not staring at the players in the most obvious direction that everyone on the planet sees, which is no more shooting threes. None of us have it tonight, unless your name's Peyton Pritchard. Nobody else shoot a three. Take it to the hoop. Period.
Look at Indy though. The difference with the Cavaliers is like they're injured. Like Mobley was out, Hunter's out, Garland's out.
Yeah.
So like the Cavaliers are kind of toast because they're missing dudes. We beat ourselves. We don't deserve to win at this point. We can do it. We can do it, Zach. We can do it. Stay effing focused. The way I
Yeah.
honestly see it, and I know it's the playoffs, but put some bench in. You gotta have weapons on the bench. I don't care about the timeout at the end. The C's never have been in that position. They suck, Pete. Pete, you're right. And we lost Hauser. Cornette ain't much. Hauser has been a ghost this playoffs. Bad contract. Hauser's looking like a really bad contract, and Tatum is a choke artist. I mean, the Knicks
Here's
wanted to
another
be
thing.
down. The Knicks wanted to be down 0-2, right? And that's what kills me is that it's not like we've lost every quarter, right? It's just we've decided to not put our foot on their throat and end it, like my dad has mentioned many times.
It's the same thing. Halfway through the third, the Celtics just like, this game's won. We got it. Lackadaisical turnovers, not having any awareness of where the game's going, how shot momentum goes, and they just give it up. And how about another awful mistake by Missoula? Tatum gets that dunk to put him ahead, right? They literally drew up the same exact play. They tried to duplicate the same play 2 times in a row. And what happened? The Knicks swallowed it up. It Guy setting the pick right past the half court line. Tatum blowing by. This time the Knicks were ready for it. Uh, how
And
do you
yeah,
call the same exact play 2 times in a row when the team just saw it? It's unfathomable how bad Missoula was this game. Absolutely disgusting. And he needs like a big ass slice of humble pie.
yep. I mean, I'm just watching again the ending shot. It's like, what kind of a shot is Tatum looking to get there? I mean, he has Mitchell Robinson on him, and he's pretty much at the free throw line, but he again continues to go in. Whereas if, like you said, if he just pulls up, like so, let me
Pulls
see.
up. It's a regular mid-range straight up jumper. You got to go back before that, Matt,
I
or
know
even like It's at the point where it's so bad. Tatum and Brown might not. They might struggle with regular jumpers because they probably all they do is practice fadeaways.
So
So
right
just keep
here,
going, right? Not as soon as you have Robinson backpedaling, that's the
just
time to
go
pull
up.
up because he's not going to be near you. He's not going to be near. Right, pull up. Instead, he's charging to the hoop. He's looking for the fadeaway there. And then when OG swallows him up, that's it. He's got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. He tries to go to Brown, but Bridges makes a smart play. He doesn't go for the block shot. He blocks the passing lane to Brown, and that's it. But
Yep. Makes have
at the
Towns
free
hard
throw
and
line,
Brunson. Yeah, and Brunson turned it on in the end, right? He made some tough shots. We can do it. I don't think we deserve it after surrendering 15 in the first game and 20 in yep. I mean, we have all shooters. We blew 2 straight games, went ahead by 20. You're right, Pete. Tatum is pretty good at setting picks. He lost the ball, had to regain the dribble. Yep. I mean, he did lose the ball. Like that was really bad too. Tatum gets paid well over Brown now and ain't making crap happen. Yep. So
that was the
I was
moment right there when he had Robinson backpedaling. He just needed to stop at the
just
free
go
throw
up.
line and just take basically a jump shot free throw. No fadeaway, no Kobe garbage, and no. He went to. I'm telling you, Matt. I know that spot. He tried to get to that spot to do his fadeaway from there, and the Knicks just they saw it coming. They saw him going to the middle. They swallowed him up, and it was like that's it. Clog the middle. Make these guys make an outside shot because none of them can at this point.
Well, that's the tough thing too, because I mean, really Tatum fumbled this, right? Be smart, make smart plays, and this would have been resolved. I completely agree. Tatum, not only did he have Mitchell Robinson one on one. I mean, just watch Brunson every time he gets Horford one on one, right? Or he gets anybody else one on one. He does not then take drive into other defenders, and that's exactly what Tatum did. He had Mitchell Robinson one on one. He then drives into Anobi and then totally forgets Mikal Bridges is in the corner and then drives into Mikal Bridges and expects Mikal Bridges to be a statue, disrespects him, and then he looks like an idiot. Goes straight up because he lost the
Matt,
dribble. He couldn't go straight up because he lost the
Pete,
dribble.
I'm
You're right.
talking.
You're
I'm
right, Pete.
talking about way before that, Pete. I'm talking about way before that at the free throw line when he had Robinson take a step backwards. That's it. Robinson's leverage is gone. His momentum is going backwards. If Tatum just stops and jumps straight up, he has a free throw line jumper. It's as simple as that. I'm not talking about when he buried himself in the damn corner around 3 players. Ready? Right? Here,
No, I
stop.
mean, so
But
Pete's
look,
this is
he
what Pete
pivots instead of just jumping straight up like a.
this is what
I
Pete's
don't know what
talking
the hell
about,
he's
and
doing there.
this is what Pete's talking about, and he's right. Like his dribble, he loses it right here. Right at this point, he loses his dribble. You see how he has to then reach out further for it? So Pete's right. He lost his dribble.
Well,
Brunson is clutch and Tatum is not. He wilts under pressure. I see
he
you guys
still
next
has the
stream.
ball.
Going to cool my mind. Zachary, he does still have the ball. But Pete's right. At this point, he's lost the ball. He regains it. So, but I mean, he still has to go up quick. But lost the dribble. Should have looked for an outlet. I know once you lose a dribble, there's still 6 seconds left. Hope you have a good night. Hey Zach, hope you have a good night too, man. Rewatch. He
Cheers,
loses the
Zach.
handle
See
at the
you,
free
bud.
throw line. I showed him. I think
Uh,
he sees now. He doesn't
no,
dribble tight
I,
to his body. I'm not saying he
I just
completely loses dribble, right? But that's an amateur. You have to. You cannot be like this with the ball. And then he had to reset. That ball should be close to his body. You don't have Mitchell Robinson's not getting in there and stealing that ball. And if he does, you just go straight up. It's it's stupid plays. I mean, Zach said it best, right? Make smart plays, make smart decisions, and this game is over. All you had to do was not be an idiot, and we decided to go full idiot. Tropic Thunder tells you never go full idiot, and we went full idiot. So, oh, what a miserable game. I didn't want to watch it. I was sick. And I was like, you know what? We're up by 20. Maybe we learned our lesson, you know, and got kicked in the stomach. I was like, wow.
So many dumb turnovers too. Like just
Yeah.
turnovers that are just lack of focus.
That
Not
that Jalen Brown went out of bounds.
some
That's 2 points.
turnovers.
That's the game. That's the game.
There are some turnovers where the Knicks forced them, but there were so many unforced turnovers just from not concentrating. That garbage pass to Porzingis in the first half when Porzingis had Payne, I think, like basically would have been a 5 foot turnaround jumper, and just Tatum just throws it too high. The dude's 7'3". He's like when he reaches his hand up, he's like 10 feet tall, and just lack of focus there. You don't need to throw it at Porzingis' fingertips. Just throw it at his elbow. The dude Payne can't reach it, and it's like just dumb. There's so many dumb
Yep.
turnovers.
He
It's
should have
just
gone right to the hoop. Just
and
yeah.
this let me tell you, this team's a bunch of frauds. I thought they learned lessons last year. I didn't think in a million years we would have to put up with this crap where they get lackadaisical. They won that championship and they buried teams last year because they played almost every single game for 48 minutes like it was the last 2 minutes of the game. Their defense was always suffocating. Their offense was always hyper focused. They did not have a lot of turnovers. And that's why they won the championship. It's like now they're back to we're gonna play loose and try to play tight at the end of the game, or play tight defense in certain spots. They played tight defense to start this game, and then all of a sudden they just took their foot off the gas when it came to that too. Let New York creep back in when they went ice cold again from three, and here we are. Like we literally watched the same exact movie 2 out of 3 nights.
Yep.
It's
Start a bench.
stupid.
Start a
It's
bench in
stupid.
game 3. Listen, I seriously just want to move on. I'm so tired of this. We'll be back. I don't know when next game is. Saturday. Probably just my dad because I'll be in Disney. So Steve Kerr knew what he was doing. That was awful. Yeah, hey, that's true. Boomed our team a little bit there. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good Thursday. You know, good Friday. Wish everybody well. I'm actually, is our game on Friday? When's our next game?
Guys, do us a favor. If you're a subscriber on YouTube, please go to the channel after this airs and hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and make a comment in there if you can. That help us out.
3:30 on Saturday. Yeah.
We are going to be focusing on basically nothing but the Patriots soon. So, what a epic disappointment! I cannot believe we're in this spot. I am so disgusted.
Hey, thanks, Kurt, man.
Yeah,
I
Kurt, we haven't
appreciate
even
you.
got to that. Holy cow! Take care, everyone.
Yeah, yep. Have a great vacation. Thanks, Kurt. Appreciate you. And Bruins pick number 7. Thanks, Pete. Hey, wait, did the Panthers win tonight? Our new favorite team? No, they lost. So,
Of
yeah,
course, of course.
just pour it on. Oh man, and Marchand scoring goals
What a
for him.
effing garbage week in Boston sports this has turned out to
But
be. Just an
you know
absolute
what?
disgusting dumpster juice week.
Don
Go F
Sweeney
yourself.
agreeing to 2 rounds of victories for the Florida Panthers is a joke. You got fleeced on, and you're a clown.
Yep.
I cannot believe that.
Idiot.
2 rounds?
I said that in the group text. Why is that not 1 round? Why is it not? Okay, you make Marchand prove he's playoff ready with 1 round. 1 round, 50% the rest of the playoffs. Nope, we got to go 2 rounds.
He's played
Because we're
every
gonna
single
let the
game for
Florida
them.
Panthers bully us. Yeah.
Played every single game. Good minutes. All right. Bye, everybody. See you later.
Take care, everyone.